you know that California has experienced over 20,000 wildfires in just the last decade?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Los Angeles, California, the heart of the Golden State where dreams come alive. From the bustling streets of downtown to the scenic views of Malibu, experience the magic of Los Angeles. Enjoy your journey in beautiful California.
Gone. I hadn't cried until I got here.
Lives in chaos.
My parents tried to get me out of here, but I couldn't leave.
I can't go, bro. 51 years, man, I've been in this house.
Is it going to be different next time?
It has to be.
What?
Find a way.
We will rebuild, and we will rebuild together.
Did you know that California has experienced over 20,000 wildfires in just the last decade? That's nearly one fire every hour, making it a critical issue for the state. California's wildfires have become a recurring nightmare for many, with flames engulfing everything in their path, leaving destruction and despair in their wake. The question on everyone's mind is, why is California on fire right now? Today, we're going to explore the reasons behind this devastating phenomenon.
It all began 4 days ago when Los Angeles residents might have expected a typically beautiful Tuesday in their city. But that morning was different. Dry winds were blowing harder than almost anyone could remember, so around 10:30 a.m., a small fire broke out along a bushy hillside near a state park. Those winds quickly fanned the flames. LA firefighters got word on their internal radio channel.
This has the potential for 200 plus acres in the next 20 minutes. We have a potential for structures being threatened in the next 20 minutes.
The fire started to burn through one of the wealthiest and most beautiful neighborhoods in the country, the Pacific Palisades.
I saw when the fire first started, so I rushed over here to pack my belongings and I got the evacuation orders.
Wildfires have become an unfortunate reality for Californians, with the state's rugged terrain and dry climate creating the perfect conditions for fires to spread rapidly. But it's not just the environment that's to blame. Human activity, climate change, and drought have all contributed to the increasing frequency and severity of these fires. In recent years, the situation has spiraled out of control, with wildfires burning over 10 million acres of land and forcing thousands to evacuate their homes.
Ужас. О, ужас. Мне вот черт. Ужас, сохрани нас, пожалуйста. Как? Мы только что ехали этой дорогой, только что. Я боюсь ехать. Опять скорость проедете. Мне бенза мало. Господи, сохрани нас, пожалуйста. Мне бензина очень мало. Иисус, сохрани нас, пожалуйста. Проглотите. Я боюсь туда ехать. У нас дым здесь. Слушай, молись. Да ты не плачь, молись просто.
Пожалуйста, Иисус, видите, как страшно мы едем.
Боюсь.
Огонь, мама, разворачивайся, быстрее, там огонь, разворачивайся.
Да, ужас.
Мама, Иисус, сохрани нас. Сохрани, пожалуйста. Мама, что, будь дорогу, да, соседки.
Тихо, тихо, тихо.
Где пожар?
О, Боже. Иисус, сохрани нас. Не едьте сюда.
Сигналь. Давайте сюда, давайте сюда.
Иисус, сохрани нас. Там есть куда дорога? Нет, 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 это плохо сюда едет. Это плохо сюда едет. Боже, сохрани нас, пожалуйста.
Пожалуйста, Иисус, давай помоги, пожалуйста. Мама, мама, будет хорошо. Едь быстрее, мама. Едь быстрее, давай, быстрее, ты сможешь, мама. Иисус, помоги, Варя моя. Иисус, помоги.
Так, go back, go back. Go back, go back, go back. Go back, go back, go back.
Просто едь, подальше.
Turn around, turn around.
Мам, сигналь, все, мам. Мам, сигналь, пожалуйста.
The impact on the environment, wildlife, and human communities is undeniable. Climate change has become a significant factor in the rise of wildfires, with rising temperatures and changing precipitation patterns altering the delicate balance of the environment. As temperatures soar, the risk of wildfires increases, making it even more challenging for firefighters to contain and extinguish them. Drought has also played a significant role, drying out vegetation and turning it into a ticking time bomb of fuel for fires. Human activity, such as accidental sparks from cigarettes, machinery, or campfires, has also contributed to the growing problem. Unfortunately, many of these fires could have been prevented with proper safety measures and precautions. In addition to these factors, the makeup of California's landscape has also played a significant role in the spread of wildfires. The state's diverse vegetation, including chaparral, forests, and grasslands, provides an abundance of fuel for fires to spread quickly. Weather patterns, such as the notorious Santa Ana winds, further exacerbate the situation, fanning the flames and making it difficult for firefighters to contain the blazes. Fire management practices have also come under scrutiny, with some critics arguing that a lack of prescribed burns and other preventative measures has contributed to the accumulation of combustible fuels. The current fire season has been particularly brutal, with several massive fires breaking out across the state. The situation has been further complicated by the ongoing pandemic, with many firefighters and emergency responders putting their lives on the line to combat the blazes. The severity of the situation has forced many to reevaluate their preparedness and response to wildfires, with many calling for greater investment in fire prevention and mitigation strategies. One of the most critical factors contributing to the current wildfires is the proliferation of invasive species, such as cheatgrass and bufflegrass, which outcompete native vegetation and create a fire-prone environment. These invasive species have spread
for their cars, ready to enjoy a day at the beach, but right now, it just looks like some sort of apocalypse.
Firefighters struggle to hold back the flames.
All 29 fire departments in our county are not prepared for this type of widespread disaster.
But how did it happen? And why did the fires spread so quickly?
They have multiple helicopters working on the area. You could see there a water drop on this particular home. I'm a little bit surprised to see that because the home was pretty much going up in flames already, so I'm surprised they did that, but they are probably doing that to cool the fire down and to stop it from spreading a little bit further. And you could see there's another water drop coming now. This appears to be one of the Firehawk helicopters, and they are going to make a targeted and precise water drop right on that balcony, and you can see it's putting most of those flames out, even though the house, at this point it's going to be a total loss, but they're trying to prevent it from lighting those bushes on fire.
Strategies, with many landowners and government agencies struggling to find effective solutions to the problem. Another factor contributing to the wildfires is California's complex network of power lines and electrical infrastructure. Malfunctions and down power lines have been responsible for sparking many wildfires, including some of the most devastating ones in recent years.
Alright, dude. Yeah, let's get out of here. We tried, bro. Sorry. Tried our best. Yeah, when this thing falls. Sorry, bro. Gotta get out of here. Holy shit.
The issue has become so critical that utilities have begun to shut off power to thousands of customers during periods of high fire risk, leaving many without access to essential services. In recent years, there has been a growing recognition of the need for more proactive approaches to wildfire management. This includes the use of prescribed burns, thinning of forests, and creation of fire breaks to stop the spread of wildfires.
Wildfires with winds expected to ease up over the next few days. At least 25 people have died and more than 12,000 structures destroyed in the blazes that began over a week ago.
And Charlie Demar reports from Los Angeles. Officials there are now grappling with some tough questions about what happened in the hours before the disaster struck.
Weakening winds offered a much-needed break for firefighters battling the Southern California fires. But now questions swirl over what happened before the deadly flames spread.
It's the actions that we take prior to that wind event ever starting that are going to make the most difference.
CBS News has confirmed that as the Palisades fire started on the morning of January 7th, only 19 fire engines were pre-deployed to the area. It's unclear how many, if any, were sent to the first neighborhood on fire. Hours passed before officials sent out this notice to bring in off-duty firefighters.
I can guarantee you that every resource that was available was working. And
measures remain underfunded and underutilized, leaving many communities vulnerable to the whims of nature. The situation has become so dire that even the governor of California has taken notice, declaring a state of emergency and mobilizing the National Guard to assist in firefighting efforts. The federal government has also pledged support, with President Trump sending a tweet urging Californians to stay safe and thanking firefighters for their bravery.
I
talked to a fireman once. This is one of the reasons it freaked me out. And he was telling me, he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind and fire's going to start in the right place and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean and there's not a fucking thing we can do about it. I go, really? He goes, yeah, we just get lucky. He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if the wind hits the wrong way, it's just going to burn straight through LA and there's not going to be a thing we can do about it. Because these fires are so big, dude. When you're talking about like thousands of acres that are burning simultaneously with like 40-mile-an-hour winds. And the wind's just blowing embers through the air, and those embers are landing on roofs, and those houses are going up, and they're landing on bushes, and those bushes are going up, and everything's dry. And once it happens in a way where it's so spread out that there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do.
You just have to evacuate, right?
Nothing they can do.
One of the most significant events of the current wildfire season was the devastating Kincaid fire in Sonoma County, which forced the evacuation of nearly 200,000 people and burned over 77,000 acres of land. The fire was finally brought under control after a heroic effort by firefighters, who worked tirelessly to contain the blaze and save as many homes as possible. As we look back on the current wildfire season, it's become clear that the situation is more dire than ever. Climate change, drought, human activity, and other factors have all contributed to the increasing frequency and severity of wildfires in California. The time for action is now, and it's up to us to demand greater investment in fire prevention and mitigation strategies. In conclusion, California's wildfires are a complex and multifaceted issue that demands our attention and action. By understanding the root causes of these devastating blazes, we can work together to prevent them and create a safer, more sustainable future for all Californians. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts on this critical issue in the comments below.
That's a wrap for today's video, folks. Thanks for tuning in and being part of this amazing journey into the new era of creativity and technology. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe for more epic content. Remember, the future is here, and you're already a part of it. Stay curious, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care and keep building the future together.